demotion protection to gold 1. So I'm like plat 5, almost gold 1. I've been trying to make sure that I play Kiri, when I feel like um, she would be good in the situation. Like for example, I mean I know I can play BAP too, but I pretty much always pick her on Suravasa or any of those like robot maps. I think I pick Kiriko on, just to make sure I'm still like practicing because sometimes because this is it's a bit lower rank um, than my BAP is.
Mhm.
So like my BAP, I tend to do a little better, but I'm still trying to play. Still playing Kiriko pretty consistently. The problems that I'm seeing, like I've identified some problems in my gameplay, and there could be others, but what I'm seeing is where for like BAP, right? We worked on BAP a ton, so in game, like I would find myself, like for example, say I'm shooting in game as BAP, then I subconsciously use the boots and go to high ground, and then I think about it. I'm like, oh wait, I just jumped up to this high ground. It's just something I did automatically. I didn't even really think about it because we had worked on it so much, right? The positioning,
Sure.
where you want to be, that kind of stuff. So I'm finding my rotations and my setup with Kiriko are probably not very good. I'm sure I could be setting up a lot more. And then I think too, I need to make more opportunities for like the flanks and the off angling. Um, so the timings around those, I think I need more because I watched a pretty good, well at least I thought it was pretty good unranked to GM with
Mm.
Kariko, and he went over a lot of like the mechanics and stuff like that, but just constantly off angling and
Mhm.
trying to flank and things like that. But
Mhm.
occasionally he would say like, "Oh, this is a really long flank, so I shouldn't be doing this right now." But things like that. So maybe like my uptime could probably be better. I don't know. Like I've definitely noticing issues with my gameplay.
I see. Did you try to do what we mentioned in our previous live session? We kind of talked about how you can sneak in while you're in a poke phase, and then try to exactly take that off angle, try to bait out stuff, TP out.
Definitely, yes, absolutely. I try and do that. That's where I think too my setup could be better because even like on that unranked GM I watched, there'd be so many times where he would set up in a really good spot and get a kill or put a ton of pressure and then just TP out, or like force out a couple cooldowns. So I haven't I'm going through my doc. I don't think I've specifically said force cooldowns as like a goal, but I have done a ton of pressure on angle is
Mhm.
what I call the concept.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do that. Well, not I call it, but at least that's like the short name I've given it in my doc.
This is good. Yeah.
Um, so I practice that a lot. So yes, I'm still doing every game. I'm doing the interleave practice. I'm still using thought model um, and I'm definitely trying to do what we talked about last time. And I still like I have that doc open the from our last session and the uh, the offline that you did.
Mhm.
So yeah, still trying to do that, but I think that I'm probably not in like good spots or maybe not the best spots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you want to work on your setup a little bit more.
Well, maybe. You're the coach, so maybe
Yeah.
if you identify and say no, like you should focus more here, something like that. I'm just saying kind of what I feel like I've identified is going wrong, and then like my rotations too. So like during the fight, because I remember too. Um, I think it may have been in the live portion last time. I TP'd and you said something like, "Yeah, like you TP'd, like you got out, but you basically TP'd for free. Like nothing was forced out.
Mhm.
They didn't really look at you." So I've been trying to be, cognizant of that and pay attention to it to where I don't just TP for no reason, but then of course that adds to the time for rotations and things like that. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's how I used to be with BAP where I would say I don't know what to do,
Mhm.
but it's more just there are a few things I could do, and I don't know how to make the choice of what to do. It's like 2 or 3 things. Like maybe I TP to the Genji who I see diving, or maybe I go to the right. Like I might be able to get this Kiri that's back here, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's a few different choices, and I don't always know, you know, what is what's the correct thing. And that's the other thing too. So in that unranked GM,
Mhm.
he was consistently like saying like, okay, now I need to go do this. Now I need to do this, and that's what I'm missing too. And it could be experience with the hero and not knowing exactly how she wants to play, even though I have some idea. But he would just say, like, okay, now my team's good. I'm gonna go here, or oh, I see that Anna's right here. I can get her. Things like that, just like the knowledge of knowing when to go for plays and things like that.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I think that makes sense, and definitely when you TP out as well, just finding the right target to TP to, and finding the right time. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just first how do you maintain the angle. Second is also identifying the target priority. Where do you have the most aggressive angle at the time? That might be difficult. Well, it's just there are multiple rivals you can be scouting for. It takes time to be more intuitive about
Hmm.
just to be in a right spot. But yeah,
Yeah.
once you consistently scout those rivals, you kind of get better and better, better and better. You'll be noticing more and more. It will be sort of automatic, like the way you described with them Baptiste boots, where you just get on the high ground
Yeah.
automatically. It will be
Yep.
sort of the same thing, yeah.
Yep. Yep. And I okay, yeah, and I figure too, right? Like just experience, because they're definitely like it, like if I play against a Kiri mirror and um I see she uses TP and like she doesn't do it where she's out of my view, right? Like maybe she TPs to a close teammate. That signals to me now that I play Kiriko, I'm like, oh man, I'm going for that Kiriko right now. Like within reason, if my team doesn't need healing. But so like I feel like there are some things I'm kind of recognizing. But yeah, to your point, I probably need a lot more of a practice and experience recognizing the different situations and variables.
Yeah, it takes time, yeah. We remember how we did it on Babo, when we were saying when to use the lamp, when to maybe get out of the
Yes.
angle. Yeah, it's just this sort of stuff, just reading the triggers, the signs, sort of
Mm-hmm.
seeing what is the
Yes.
what is the right play there. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
But I am having fun with the hero. Like I wasn't at first because I was just a little frustrated at me being ineffective. But now that I'm getting better, and like even in Vaxta, I'm getting a lot better. So I know my aim with her is improving, and I'm finding value in my game. So
Mm.
I'm definitely enjoying her more, and like understanding like how strong she is.
Yeah, 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 I
It's almost
think
unfair
mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like I'll
definitely.
get Rhine, 3 people to look at me, and then like Rhine will use charge, and I just TP out.
Yeah, exactly. Some people don't like Kiri for that, and Suzu especially.
It's kind of broken sometimes. So
Yeah,
I'm seeing how strong she is.
yeah, definitely, definitely. She's quite good character. Are you doing this thing which you mentioned about adjusting characters, just making sure you pick the character based on the team comp, based on the map as well? Are you doing
What
that
I've been
currently?
doing is
Yeah.
only picking it based on the map, and I pick first. So
Okay.
like so like this morning, there was a Circuit Royale game. I always play BAP on Circuit Royale.
Okay. Okay. And then
You could tell me that's wrong. That's fine. And even like let's see, I had an Eichenwald game
mhm,
recently where I think I played yeah, I played Kiriko 58% of the time and BAP 42% of the time.
mhm.
Like I think I played Kiriko on attack or something like that. So yes. And even because when I asked you the question too about like maybe different points on the same map might be better for different heroes, and you said,
Yes.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
switch
that's
then
true.
too. So yes, I absolutely am doing that.
Yeah, that's true. I just want to make sure that when you do that,
Hmm.
consider the team comp as well, because that's the first priority. It's okay if you pick first. I think you asked that too. Is it okay if
I
I
did.
pick first because of the map? Yeah, it's fine. But then later you might repeat because team comp is more important. maybe you play Circuit Royale, but you have dive team. There might be no point of playing BAP. Then it might be a good
Okay.
point to play something like Kiri, even though you probably will not have the dive composition in Circuit Royale, but you might, yeah, you might have it. There's a possibility, or maybe on something like Junket Down, or maybe on Havana. Yeah, sometimes it's the case. Usually, team composition does
Yeah, that's another
gets,
one.
yeah, it gets you more value overall compared to the map. Like at your level, especially, this is something you want to start with. Definitely, just seeing what your composition does first. But yeah, begin first based on the map is okay though. I think this is fine. Just make sure you consider composition as well. That's really important.
So
Hmm.
there have been times, I don't want to make it sound like when I pick who I'm playing
Hmm.
first, that's when I consider the map.
Hmm.
But there definitely are times where I switch based on comp. But
Yeah,
I would say that's more rare.
yeah. I see. You
But
know,
some maps I only play Kiri on because I'm trying to get better with it, right? Like, because
yeah,
remember I hit Diamond on BAP, and
yeah.
like I want to get Kiriko to that level too.
Yeah, that's true. You can play her on a slightly more. Let's put it this way. Yeah, it's okay. You, I think it's also fine if you look at the map more, a
Hmm.
little bit more at this point. But the higher you go in ranks, so it's especially if we're in Diamond Masters, composition becomes more and more important. It's just the map. Well, now it's like okay, I think to just look at the map because of the uh, because we well, let's say people are not like a lot of times maybe they're not as synchronized with the pressure sometimes, and maybe
Hmm.
there's certain stuff like fundamental misunderstanding of what hero does, but usually fundamentals get at a K level at plat, and then it becomes better at diamond, becomes really good in masters, and at that point it's just when you're in masters GM usually, yeah, you pretty good at fundamentals, so it's just about polishing those and making sure those are even better. But yeah, it's just I think
Hmm.
you will start looking at the composition more and more the higher you go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything else? Let's see. We got probably working on rotation, setup, maintain angles, maybe target priority. Okay. Is there anything else you think?
I think that's good. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. we'll let's look
And
into that
now
then.
looking at my doc as well, the last time I put target priority as a focus was July 8th.
Okay.
So that was 11 days ago. So I can work on that.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
okay. This one.
Hmm.
So I didn't play. Actually, our May carried in this game. Um,
Let's see. So it's yeah, I'm gonna copy.
it wasn't a. I would say this is a below average game for me a little
Hmm.
bit. So it might be good to see like the mistakes and stuff that I'm making.
We can take a look. We can take a look, and there's still a problem with what you mentioned. This rotations, maybe maintaining angles and such. Or
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
okay, okay. Let's take a look at this one, and I think let's start with probably maintaining the angles. Let's see how you do that. Let's see. Can you stay there longer? Target priority. Yeah, we'll pick something. Uh,
Okay. I will say we get run over on defense.
oh, this is an interesting setup. Let's see.
See, I don't know where to go
So, what do you play here?
because I figured I could catch like right now. If my aim was good, I feel like I could kill this Hanzo.
Uh huh.
Like I was trying to
Sneaky
stay
kill
somewhere
there.
where. Sorry, what was that?
No, I just said this sort of setting up this sneaky kill, right? So you.
That's what I was trying to do.
Mhm,
Yes, but
mhm, mhm.
I missed and
Might try it. I think this is something you can try. Definitely might be fine to limit test, see what works, what not.
okay.
When
And that's
we.
when I
Mhm.
told you I watched that unranked GM. He
Yeah.
did this a ton with his setups.
Yeah, this is true. This is true because you got a lot of burst potential. This is something you can do when you're taking an off angle. And see, this is, by the way, something we talked about, this kind of poke phase. Remember when we can sneak in a little bit more value and then we speak out and then you get brawl
Yes.
phase, so it's gonna be in exactly 7 seconds. So you're still probably gonna get the brawl phase and you get your TP still. So this is fine. This is something you can do. Poke phase, take advantage of that. Yeah, sure. When you do this, well, of course, aim can be better. I'm thinking this is something we talked about actually. When you're trying to go for the kill like that, how can you make it easier for you? You just
Peak shooting is
peak
one
shooting was
near
one. Uh-huh.
and not approaching in a linear way and like using wall climb and stuff to throw off aim.
Sure. This can be the one. This guy notices you, right?
Yeah.
You can see
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah. So it's just this is kind of. Oh,
Oh, wait until he's like make sure they're not looking.
this can be the
Like,
one too. Mm-hmm. Kind of make him
uh,
make sure they decided to as well. I think this is a lot about just looking at your general team's area, saying, "Oh, my team is over here. What are they doing? Maybe this guy gets distracted a little bit more. Maybe he even commits. He will try to commit towards something. Then you start shooting. But I think this is okay. This is poke phase anyway. It's not
let me
like you're
ask
gonna.
something.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. So, do you think that like so overall you're saying like this is probably an okay setup. Do you
It's
think
okay. Man.
one of the problems though is that I can't like I have to only rely on sound. I can't see where they're looking
Yeah.
um,
Mm-hmm.
until they're at the other entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think I should wait until they cross that other entrance so I'm like basically behind them at that point and I know they're not looking at me, or if they do look at me, it's basically the same thing as this situation.
I think it's slightly
Or
better if you let them cross. Or yeah.
okay, okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it just would be, generally speaking, there's might be also high chance your team can follow, even though it's poke phase. Everybody's setting up. You still can just make sure this guy's distracted a little bit more. It's not too big of a deal to me, to be honest, because it's poke phase anyway. So
okay.
I just would kind of when you do this, you rely on sound. It's just with, well, it's typically with any dive kick. You rely on sound, and it's not only about the footsteps. It's also about their fire. What are they doing? If they're actively firing at somebody, this can already tell you something. You can actually hear the shots as well. So
Hmm.
this is something you can pay attention to. If they start firing, that means their attention is more towards exactly shooting rather than scouting the surroundings. This is something you can take advantage of. Of course, good players, they do similar two things kind of at once. Well, it's not exactly at once, I would say. It would be, well, most of my attention is focused on shooting, and then suddenly in a half a second or maybe less, I'm starting scouting for surroundings. But
Hmm.
this exact time when you know this guy's gonna be shooting, you can kind of shoot him as well when he's not looking. It's just small thing like that, but might be might be easier this way. It's still good because you get away, you stand the angle here later, you right, helping out that soldier there, dropping, and I will help out Winston. Let's see. So that was pressure on the tracer. I'm thinking, yeah, what was the reason to TP on this to TP towards the soldier here exactly? Just huh?
Because he was getting pressured. That's the only reason.
Right. Right. So he's getting pressure from the diva. I'm thinking because
Diva and the Hanzo, right?
yeah. The Hanzo is kind of this here. Well, the diva starts the pressure first. She's more, she's more active. I'm just thinking because we
Hmm.
talked about maintaining angles. Can
Yep.
you stay at your angle, yeah, somewhere where you are a little bit longer, and support the soldier this way? Exactly, like maybe by diverting the attention, by maybe distracting their their fire a little bit more, because I'm just thinking, is there a good reason to exactly TP now, right? I'm just not too
I don't
sure.
think so. So I can you yeah.
Hmm?
I don't know if I can heal soldier from here.
It's
Like
possible if
if
you
he
pick out
backs if
this,
he backs
yeah,
up,
yeah. If you
like
backs up,
yeah, I was like nervous because where he's at, I can't heal him, I don't think.
sure,
He's not in my LOS and it won't lock onto
sure,
him.
Sure.
So I was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to heal him at all. Diva's flying over there. Like, I think it's not a good TP. I'm just
Uh-huh.
trying to think about what the alternative could be.
Right. Right. What's the alternative here?
I mean, like, I guess I could go out and wall climb or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would try this out. Yeah, if I'm just looking at this from perspective of purely,
Hmm.
I'm controlling space. Because whatever I do as a Kiri, I'm controlling space, and typically because I got mobility, if I got my own angle, because I divert the enemy's attention. Typically, you control space better. Remember, we kind of talked about that. Pressure usually does more compared to just normal healing. Um, if possible, we want to prioritize the pressure over healing. Healing, it's just when it matters. Obviously, when there's big commitment. But at first, we want to see if we're controlling the space here. Am I able to do something in a more offensive way? I guess just making sure I pressure the enemy, and because you do that, maybe divert some of the attention. Yeah, maybe this Diva is looking at you, maybe this Hans is looking at you, and then this guy can stay alive a little bit longer. In reality, this guy even got his self heal resource, so I don't think it's that much needed for us to even based on that. Just based on that, yeah, we could still prolong our value from the angle. How you approach this guy as well, this is a different story. Yeah, maybe you can potentially just be as less linear as possible, yet try to make sure you maybe kind of come up from the side, maybe use this wall here. You going from
Hmm.
here because you know the Hans is looking at if you know the Hans is looking at the soldier this way, you come from the side and kill him. But this is what I would do. I would think, okay, I maintain the angle until something big happens. It's either you, yeah, typically your life, yeah, something you
Hmm.
lost. So there's been a few triggers we talked about, yeah. You maintain flank, it's first one, until you lose your half HP, yeah, until there's just anything what's threatening to your life. Typically, when you have HP, you usually want to tip you out. Okay, this is one, so this is your life. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna write down, your life. And the second thing is, it's your teammates' life. This is when you start to pin to them, and there are a few triggers for you to think about. When do I want to TP towards my teammate? If I want to heal them, what exactly can trigger you in a way?
For healing,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
thinking.
It,
Hmm.
it and so you said, and I'm looking at the dogs, it's kind of cheating, but like the half HP, right? We talked about that, and then
Uh-huh,
if
yeah, yeah.
they're critical is the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it can be so it can be this. Okay, so it's HP. Uh, Mainly. Okay, how HP critical? The under active pressure, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I guess we got this. Yeah, let me see. I just got the doc as well. Yeah, how HP enemies actively shooting you. Maybe something you can pay attention to as well is the cooldowns, the defensive cooldowns. If
Yeah.
you can read those, if you know, oh, my teammate got defensive cooldown up, you're less concerned to TP towards them. Yeah, if I know the soldier got healing station, there's no reason for me to TP to him, especially at this
Yeah.
moment. Of course,
Yeah.
there's HP as well, but all of this is a resource. It all comes down
Hmm.
to the resources. If my teammates have less resources, really low resources, they probably traded those resources with something, and then I TP towards them. Sure, but you gotta be. I think first thing to consider is your life here. How do you prolong your life on the angle? Just how HP? Well, sure, this is the one. Um, Now let's see. When you're gonna be challenging somebody, so it's yeah. Here we're gonna die. Well, you also do put yourself in not at the best spot too there because of that
Hmm.
TP. I think
Yep.
so. Probably. Yeah, it would be definitely better to keep that short range angle and apply the pressure on at least Hanzo Diva. You push them back. Short range is your range. And by the way, I think if you would wall climb there, you would see the soldier from here too. Definitely.
Hmm.
So this is something you can
So
take advantage of.
are you saying
Hmm.
to which side? Like, should I walk out of the room and climb up like right? Can you go back over there?
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's go back. So it's around here.
Okay. Yeah. So should I come out here and climb up? Well, I don't know if she can make
Uh-huh.
with the sign, but the other side I know she can.
Yeah.
Or go back to the other entrance, like behind where the Zen is at, and climb up that way.
Mm. You know, I think both can work. So
Uh-huh.
it's just what I would
Just
look into. Yeah.
just don't do what I did.
Yeah.
Don't TP for no reason.
Yeah, I would say like the way because there are a lot of ways for you to maintain the angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is you can do it from here. You can do it from here even, but this is still better because of the attention. I definitely think the short range is better somehow if
Yeah.
you're able to maintain it. Just make sure this guy's commits something. You go here. Imagine you maybe get the Hanzo and then this guy. Well, he's getting pressure too. You can heal him up. But this diva probably gonna go towards you as well. If she's committed, she's going towards you. And then this is where you can think, oh, okay, I'm maybe TPing out, and you're saving your soldier's life probably with this. See, now this diva actually, she even gets two of you in the room inside, and this becomes way easier for the Hanzo to aim because this tiny space, you have nowhere to move.
Okay.
For stuff like that is all the small things together, but definitely, I would do the angles somehow. I don't. Yeah, I don't think there's like too much. You don't have to overthink it. Like how do you do that? But I would
Okay.
just stay at least at the start, see what I can do there, and let's see the next fights maybe. Yeah, what we got?
I already
We
told we usually get run over on defense.
uh
We actually
okay.
win this game, shockingly, but that's because May carries.
Let's see. So okay, you start taking this right side angle. This is where you kind of your intent is try to maintain this doorway. I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. I wouldn't say it's hard to maintain. When I was doing this, I was trying to get a kill, I think.
Uh huh.
I don't think I was thinking, okay, I want to stay here as long as
Yeah,
I can.
so it's kind of the poke face again, like the poke face value. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, I think this is reasonable. Sure. Poke face value, you get out, and then you get to brawl face later. Gonna get run over there. This is unfortunate. Might get down, so. Yeah, well, he's getting healed. Right?
Yeah, he
Okay.
got healed. I think I would have gotten him.
Mm-hmm. This is fine.
Maybe.
Okay. When the real fight will start, this is where it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so you get a pick. Okay. I still snowball towards the second point. But unfortunate there. Okay. What do you think about this? So this is the point where you guys somehow have to stop the snowball. I'm thinking if we looking to prepare for the brawl phase, if we're thinking about what angle to maintain and in the long term, what that would be here. What's your thoughts?
Probably in that room on the right, maybe.
Room on the right, so it's here-ish.
Yeah, maybe. Or behind the other room.
Yeah,
Because like,
so it's this one here.
mm-hmm.
If you have time
Yeah,
to
the
set up,
180.
just might be a little bit difficult. Let me see. I think you
Okay.
can. You can maybe. Yeah, you if you get towards if you get towards this real quick, I think it's possible.
Yeah, I
At
can
least this.
cross.
Yeah,
Nothing's
yeah.
gonna one-shot me.
Yeah, I would do that. So see, then you need to prioritize it. Yeah, make sure you're
Okay.
shooting, but
Okay.
you need to set up. Remember how I was saying some of the sessions with the Bob. You know, you're
Oh,
shooting, you're dealing damage, but you forget to set up.
oh yeah,
Well,
I
it was
remember that. I know that I'm making these mistakes. It's like I don't. I'm looking for alternatives, right?
mm,
Like that's what I'm like needing your help with. Like where, kind of. So it's good that we're going over those
yeah, this
because
is good. Yeah.
I know I'm the one that's making these mistakes and
This is good to notice the patterns though, so you can kind of constantly maybe even remind yourself. You remember the patterns, and you're like, "Oh, okay, I can look it over. Am I doing the same things?" And then you can solve it by yourself. It's interesting. Okay, I think it's yeah, it's this your angles. Okay,
Yeah.
was when you maintain the flank. Okay, so I'm thinking because there are a few things for you. Yeah, what kind of angles to maintain? We did mention, so I'm gonna call it quality of angles. One thing, it's 180 angles
Mm.
if possible. Of course, it's not again a strict rule, but preferable you want to be there somewhere 180. Okay. Second thing, what do you need when you're here on 180 angle? What do you think? Any big thing right away to help you out?
Well, my cooldowns, and cover,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say.
Cooldowns, cover, yeah, stuff like that. I definitely think cover is definitely a big one with all this peak shooting too. Because you can minimize your heat box, you can stay here longer, you can use a combination of
Hmm.
cover. Remember, and it was the same with BAP. I was kind of saying, oh, you can bait the things with the cover. Yeah, you can kind of go up and down. With the curious peak shooting, and sometimes people, because people chase you because you got this mobility, you just dance around the cover really well, and then
Yeah.
they waste more and more cooldowns. I think this is really nice if you can do that. So I'm gonna mention it as a second thing. Let me see. Maybe to just emphasize this. Yeah. Well, we could actually even use the unranked 2GM to just see some visuals, but I think I got something from the. See,
Hmm.
there was a few players on the Kyrie. I think it was one. Uh, there was one like FD God probably. Yeah, I could watch them or KG. I think we did watch it with you. Actually, did we watch KG with you?
I don't remember who the player was.
Let me see.
I know we watched a couple of plays, I think.
Yeah. I think it's always interesting how they maintain this 180, but then you also got the cover. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah, I gotta use different browser. I don't know why Google it's not allowing me to play the video sometimes. It's just freezing.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
fine.
wonder.
It's fine.
Actually, I might be able to
Ooh.
find a really good example,
Oh, you.
unless you have one.
Yeah, I have those. That's fine. I
Okay.
just
Okay.
yeah. You you see
'Cause
this?
I know I'd have to. They're time stamped because it's like a 5 hour video, right? It's time stamped, but I know
Huh?
it's Hollywood, and I know it's actually I think it might be here. He stays on the angle forever
Oh yeah, yeah.
because hold on, I think I almost found it.
Yeah, if you want, I can review it from the that mm,
Okay,
just
because
whatever.
maybe I think it's this one. Is there a sojourn? But I don't want to waste too much time,
No, it's
so
okay. It's okay. You can send this.
where is it? Thought it was here. It might have been a different Hollywood game. Uh,
Typically,
uh,
there's same fundamental
oh, there's another
ideas on any point and such. That they just there might be
one. Oh,
few.
this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yes. Yes, I
You
found it.
found it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's right here. Um, so I'll copy it at the current time,
Yeah.
and he explicitly calls out how long he stays because of cover. So I thought that might be good.
We can watch this. Yeah, if you like this one, sure. Why not? Okay, so do this and just put it in here. Okay, so it's okay.
It's like right after
Typically,
this.
yeah.
Uh,
Typically, what we got here in Hollywood. Typically, if we're in defense, we want to play around this right side. It's either deep side or this high ground here. Sometimes it can be the left side if we're pushing really hard towards this one. But the idea is the same. Yeah, we're kind of trying to maintain one of the angles. Let's see what the guy does. So they are going left. Okay. Uh-huh. Sure. So, and you see, there's a reasoning as well. They actually got quite an advantage, especially with the kill leader. They
yeah.
got quite a good advantage, and this is 180 angle. They use this card as a cover. I want you to see how they crouch in as well. Remember, it's never about mechanics, but it's not true. There's
Yeah.
also it's quite important how they use the mechanics to minimize the hitbox. See the small crouch they did. It's just
Hmm.
instantly to remove the head, and it's just 1, 2, crouch here, quick one. It was quick one really, but it's just if there's
Hmm.
a case of headshot, yeah, if there's somebody headshot and you constantly crouching. There's actually something you want to do as well with this movement when you in 180 angles. Your movement should be this more chaotic. Remember, AD strafe, crouch, yeah, this is the stuff like that. Really well usage of cover. Yeah,
Yeah, this
peak
stood out to
shooting.
me because of how long he was
Yeah,
here, and he's peak shooting, and
yes,
Sojourn
great.
used a
This is what
cooldown,
we
then
want.
he got Mercy out. Like this is
Yeah.
the I was like, oh, this is a good example,
Yeah, this is what we want. Yeah, this is what we want. Exactly. Yeah,
and it
you
works
can
in
actually
Master
save it.
too.
Yeah, you can actually save it in my dog too.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, and but this idea is it's really well implemented here. But the same ideas they should be doing through most of your games, basically. Of course, even this guy, like overall, yeah, any top rank one player, they still make mistakes and such. But it's
Yeah,
okay. Really, what matters is if you're consistent with all the stuff. And see, his HP is still. It's not that he lost the half of the HP. Yeah,
yeah,
he still can stay. He got the cooldowns. Really 180, forcing the attention. His team is fine. Yeah, there are no triggers for him to TP yet. Yeah, it's
yeah.
triggers to TP is just with the life. Yeah, I'm gonna. So it's triggers. Yeah, I'm gonna call it triggers to give out. To give out the angle. Yeah, it's either your life, which is your
Hmm.
first priority, or your teammate's life. Your teammate's life. Now, I wouldn't. I wouldn't focus on that at first as much. If you're thinking about increasing your pressure, really, I want your teammates to die sometimes. It's fine. I want you to see how can you push your own life and see when your HP
Can
is really low.
can you
Uh-huh.
can you also write that down too?
Sure, sure.
I can remember like because
Yeah.
I will tell.
Emphasize
There's
this.
certain things I tell myself in games, um, that you have told me. One, it's okay to die. You might die.
Yeah,
I literally
true.
say that to me, to
Yeah,
myself.
this is
You
good.
might die when you do this. It's okay.
This is good. Yes, I'm gonna say like for now, just paying attention to
Hmm.
your life is enough for now. I wouldn't bother because it's just more advanced as well. You need to figure this out first, this playmaking
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Later you will be more. It will be better with just finding out when you want it to be to teammate. It's just hard to do both. I think you
Yeah.
need to do a lot of people they try to do everything at once and then it just becomes tough. Okay, here was a good
Okay.
example. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna stay here? Okay.
I
Oh,
actually don't know.
Kitsune. Yeah, I would like them to stay here if they team set up this way because they can Kitsune from 180
Mm,
angle. This is really nice. You're creating the path towards your team. This is what I always say in my sessions. This is a really good example. What do you need to do if they stay here? Oh, they're gonna get first out. It's unfortunate. Okay, they could stay. If they wouldn't get noticed. Yeah, but they get
yeah.
noticed, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Poke face value still. Why not? Okay, we got the brawl phase in 2 seconds now. The enemy team is pushing hard. We got our CP back, so same thing. We doing 180. Okay, maybe any other example. And this guy does well. Maybe just random.
I
Not
mean, I will say he constantly says, "Okay, I'm going on a flank. I'm going on a flank right
true,
now." Like
true.
that's basically what he says this entire like 5.5 hour
Yeah,
video.
yeah, exactly. Because you taking advantage of your mobility, you will be doing it more. Yeah, sometimes there's maybe no time to do hard flank if the fight is really going actively. But yeah, as much as possible. Even here, you'll see where he's gonna go. Most likely, what's his thoughts? No hard flank now, right?
Probably to the left.
To the left, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
because he can wall climb near the stairs. He can drop down. It's on it. It's angled
using
from the Rhine.
cover. Yeah, exactly. Using
Yeah.
cover around the stairs, right? This is what most players
Yeah.
do. See if he does. So he's moving even more back towards the left here. So there are a few options. You can use your own stairs at the start. Yeah, if enemy team is winning. Oh well, it's not winning. It's kind of if you got half of the space. Basically, it's typically
Right.
the case. If your Ryan, well, his Ryan got more of the space now. 70% of this entire space. He's able to move and use this left side as a cover
Okay.
too. This is nice. This is fine, yeah.
Right
So
behind.
so
Yeah.
they just using the ball here, and then they can also use this left side. Yeah, the Ryan got a lot of space here. Okay, Gonna flank now? Sure. 180 angle, they can try. Poke face value again. So they won the fight, most likely. You can do whatever
Yep.
you want, just maybe get a quick kill or farm will charge. Right? So shoot, 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 shoot again. Even Suzu is fine. You can get the Suzu back, and it might be it's still might be a little bit greedy here with the Suzu, but yeah, sure. Well, it might work because they're still
I think
waiting.
so too. And I will say there's also many times like when he dies, right? He'll say, "Oh, I was
Happens.
greedy there. Like I
Yeah.
stayed a bit too long."
I'm just concerned about the Suzu because if they push, he might not have it back when the brawl phase starts. He will have to be back, but Suzu,
Yeah.
this way you have to be you have to be pretty fast. I think if you do the place like this, then go really hard if you have time. Then your Suzu gonna get forced out, and then you TP out. I think he's gonna get away with this probably because it's still pretty tough to push the point right away. But yeah, this is 5 seconds. Okay, now it's a brawl phase soon. This is where probably Doomfist will punch in. Mm-hmm. Get him forced out quickly. Okay. But yeah, this is good, I think. Just making sure overall, yeah, this is good direction.
Yeah.
This is what you want to do more. Making sure
Yep.
you own those 180 angles, making sure you're using cover well. The example with the card was exactly what we need. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Find the spots. I
That's why, because
think
you told me
emphasize.
you told me the point of views would probably be helpful, and I think
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
they have been.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's been this. The first we suggested the space on the right would be better. Right. Tsune. I'm thinking, could you you got a
What I
good,
should have done,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, can you go deeper on the angle and set up Kitsune from
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so too. The fight is taking place on that corner, so it's definitely possible.
I was probably
Mhm.
mentally like, "Oh crap, they're already here," and
Yeah.
was just more like
Just
just trying to do something. I don't know, but
yeah.
yes, I should have taken more time.
It's
Um,
understandable when you TP back to Hawk, he was low. I'm thinking, yeah, this is just kind of be more precise setup first. Maybe don't even shoot, give away your
yep,
position. You
you're
can
right.
just get closer and then do the ultimate and shoot and kill something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you're right. Maybe I even get the diva, baby
Yeah,
diva.
it's
Yep.
fine overall though. The pressure from the angle, the
At
ultimate
least I
could.
forced out trans.
Yeah, true. And then you TP back to Hawk when he's low. This is understandable, I think. Huh? Okay. Gonna. Wait, you guys didn't stagger, just didn't kill the baby. Wait, I was like, wait,
I know. I was like
this
a
guy's
little
staggering the
annoyed at
baby diva,
Hog.
I think. Wait, what is it?
Misses. He doesn't kill her.
Oh, he just doesn't kill her. I'm
He
like, wait,
misses.
he misses the shot. Okay, that
Yeah,
happens.
he just misses.
That
I
happens.
remember being a little annoyed at that, but it's not like I've been playing well, so.
All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. And at this point, it's tough. You get a stall. I like the angle on the left side. More cover. Oh, you're trying
I
to
was trying to
touch the
stop the
point.
cart. Yeah.
Touch the point. Sure. Good reasoning. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, your ball. Well, it seems like you see that the ball is running away, so you sort of assume, well,
Diva's coming behind me too.
yeah, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine if you see ball rolling away. If you don't, though, then you shouldn't do that. Your ball should be the one who's touching the point, rolling around. I'm not sure why he's out when he got the shields too, but it's fine. Just
Okay.
okay. Oh, you guys still stalling? Okay. Okay.
I told you, it's like a miracle that we won this one. It was just like they staggered like at the really wrong times, I think.
You don't know. What's your thoughts on now? So, what angle are you gonna maintain? Where do you go? Any ideas?
Yeah, so I can keep walking, I think, underneath.
Denise. So
Yeah,
it would
through here.
be this here, this angle, this
Yeah,
from 180, right?
yeah.
Okay, one
It's a
option.
bit long.
Any other options?
Yeah, up top, like instead of going this way here, like the other
Mhm.
like basically the opposite high ground of where they're standing, but you get there the back way
Hmm.
instead of through the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I would. Yeah, there are a few options. Yeah, so it's you're talking about this one. Yeah, kind of.
No, I was
Wait.
talking about like through so back where the stairs are,
Oh, you're talking about
like through
this one.
here. Yeah, yeah, through here in
I
the opposite high ground. Yeah, where
see.
May's at.
Can
I
be.
think I go to where the May is.
Can be possible. Yeah, I think it might be possible too. This one is definitely a little bit too long. Something to consider. You lost a teammate, so you probably expect the enemy team to push. So trying to set up an angle around where they're gonna push, most likely. Well, this they seem to be really aggressive this corner, so you might
Hmm.
be. It's either this, maybe. I would also get short angle on the high ground here. You're taking advantage of verticality this way too. I definitely think this is usually more preferable if you get even a shorter range and
Hmm.
you still got this angle, this off angle potential. Stay there. You're gonna be using cover in a way like Genji do. Just you're gonna be going up and down, up and down. You can even go up more to solve the aim, start aiming at them this way. Mm, on the left side, possible, but slightly longer range typically. If you know all the people here on the right side, if you somehow can get towards this, this is nice. Don't forget that you can even think about helping helping yourself with the Suzu sometimes when you do these rotations. If you know, then you're gonna get it back when the real fight happens. I think it might be possible. Something help you out.
You
Yeah,
mean
like
to enable myself to do this cross so I won't die and just use.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes it can be. It's really rare, but it can be. It's like the same thing as
Do you think,
hmm?
because I Suzu the Anna, but do you think that I could, when she goes behind the bus, could I just TP to her to get across and then go around?
Yeah, I can. I would just start. So was going across. I would start doing it right now. To be honest, I would just go right side instantly here. You
Yeah.
and
Well, I
this
mean, once I make the mistake and I'm
recognize.
in that room.
Yeah, then yeah, sure. Yeah, I
Okay.
think yeah. Definitely. There's
Because like I'm gonna continue to make like positioning mistakes
mhm.
until I practice it enough. And I mean, even
True,
then, you said
true,
like
true, true.
GM players make mistakes all the time. So
Yeah.
I just am asking for strategies of when I do make a mistake, is it okay to get out by like, because see, I Suzu her like right after this.
Yeah, I would just still because our main direction, this idea, my main point is we gotta set up first, right? We gotta set up faster. So here, yes, we're not as fast. Maybe you recognize this mistake, yeah. But then your main idea is to set up. So yeah, you're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna go around. Here it would be more ideal to like do it right away. Yeah, like okay, I gotta set up. Where do I go? Maybe I go here. It's faster. Yeah, if possible, this is better. But yeah, it's understandable. You make the mistake still try to see what the opportunity is for you to set up. I guess yeah, you don't just
Okay.
gonna be stuck sitting here. It's always nice finding this more proactive way of setup. Because this is a long range angle and you
Oh, I remember saying that was really dumb when I did that.
yeah you need
I knew it was dumb.
short range off angle. Yeah, you need short typically this 180. Yeah, this is something as well. Actually, I'm gonna write it down too. Well, we had those notes, but it's just with quality of angles. Yeah, it's not forgetting the short
Okay.
short range sightline.
Okay. That's why I said it's like below average game, because I know I made like a lot of positioning mistakes. It always
It's
happens on
fine.
this map.
Yeah. This map is pretty good for Kira, I think, because it got a lot of verticality. So if you can get on 180 from this, you see, okay, the way we peak now. Okay, you see this. You going on this side versus the long range characters. Where should you go if you're picking them right away? What your play should be with the setup.
Through the room,
Yeah, through
maybe.
the room. Yeah, go through the room at least. Yeah. So we getting shorter sideline, and you also got this sign to cover you if you want to get even shorter. This is
Okay.
what we want to do constantly. You don't try to challenge them like you would do on Bab. I think on Bab this range is okay. Well, versus Widowmaker, you want to be careful though. You
Yeah.
usually don't want to consider fighting Widowmaker as much if she knows where you are. If she
Right.
doesn't, then I think you can fight.
Yeah, if she doesn't, Kiri's really good at dealing with Widow, I've found. Because there's like no fall off.
It's just short range, right? Short range. You
Yeah.
gotta get in there and Yeah, she's gonna be really panicking as well. A lot of times, the snipers and the scope moments. If she's scoped in, also easy to kill. She's gonna panic SMG, and you can
Mm-hmm.
also crouch spam. This is really nice. Yeah, this is good. Just see like when I maintain the cover. Yeah, you wanna maintain the pillar. I think should maintain the pillar. Don't go back. Sometimes there's an instinct when you go back or forward. A lot of players have it. You just play around the cover. You see how can you AD strafe around it,
Okay.
maintain it longer. This is
Okay.
okay. You want to stick to a decision kind of. Sometimes you will not pick the best cover. Maybe sometimes you'll die around the cover you picked, but you just stick to a decision. You try to push your limits. I think it's better. Later you pick another cover and see if it works better if you die.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always
Okay.
better to not be on between two decisions here, between maybe two different pieces of cover and try to move between them. You just stick to cover. Yeah, like let's say here. Okay, I got on an angle. What piece of cover I choose to play around? Yeah, maybe it's this doorway. Okay, let me see how long I can stay here and play. You could have stayed here longer, actually. How could you prolong your life here on the angle if possible? What can you
Climb.
do?
Wall climb maybe.
This is the brick. Yeah, it
Deepen
seems
the
like
angle.
the brick is attacking you.
Yeah.
They be angle to here.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think okay. It can be. Let me think. What do you do here exactly? By the way, you setting up for the poke face pressure, or is just for the brawl phase?
Um. Well, poke.
Yeah. And then it's okay. I think you don't have to. Well, you can go deeper if you like, but this is just kind of. It's a poke phase, so you're probably gonna get out. Just maybe try to first. I think it's pretty important. You can use HP back, bait the enemy a little bit more. I would just kind of play around the shoot. The enemy attacks me. I grab HP pack, stay here even longer. Wall
No.
climb versus the brick. It's not helping as much because her aim is like there's no there's
The
no
flail.
headshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is or something. Yeah, so it's just probably the biggest one is HP pack here. Something to think about. Oh, there was a big kill potential, so you dropped. Right?
Yes. That was the reasoning.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
And then I Suzu'd because I dropped in like the middle, and I was nervous.
Yeah, there was always should be good reason to give up the position. I think if you able to get a kill, it can be one of those. You recognize, oh, this guy is really killable. I can drop from my angle, so it was fine. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but it was up there. You probably need better setup here. Yeah, maybe even go on the top right away. And you wanted to do that, right? It's just
Yeah, I missed. I didn't like know. I was like, I'm wasting time.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
did try. Yeah.
I think you can continue doing that. There's no, there might be also no reason for you to even heal the soldier because you got Diana and Diana is basically can do. Actually, this angle she maybe might, but it's still when she's that far, might be better to let her heal up the soldiers. So
Okay.
because she can't do anything. Yeah, she can't do that much towards the enemy. Let's put it this way. And you can use this time to just do something else. So you don't have to be exactly when you're in this poke phase, especially. You don't have to be exactly concerned about this. Yeah, just let Rihanna heal this up. Then still her will charge. You go up. You maybe get an angle. You get the widow. Who knows? Maybe. But
Yeah.
this is something what's gonna be. Interesting setup from this 180 potentially maybe using this room later, why not? You get your ultimate too, something interesting from there. Okay, I think it's this. We got Well, we got quite a lot of points. A lot of those, yeah, I think we discussed those before too. But maybe you want to do game,
Yeah,
see what you can apply
yeah,
there.
we can do a game.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think
One sec.
it's nice.
Sure. Okay. Share.
Okay. Yep, it's working. Everything.
Good.
Yeah, I think
Good.
we can just try out to try to do the setup right away on the angle.
Okay.
Just pick the best one.
Okay.
Okay, so quality of angles, maintain the angle. Okay, quality of angles is just more about 180 angle, short range. It was pretty simple. To maintain the angle, we need cover. Might
Mhm.
pay attention to crouching a little bit more. I don't think you do it as much. Just
Okay.
whenever there's a big burst potential, you wanna kind of crouch, de-strafe also. But I think you do de-strafe quite frequently. You don't do crouching at all. So maybe you can pay
Okay.
attention
Yeah,
to it a
I
little bit
actually
more.
am jumping too much.
Yeah, yeah, and this might fix the habit of jumping too. I'm thinking, yeah, why not? So it's a crouch when there's big burst potential. Potential to get bursted. Might be hot shots from the
Mhm.
surgeon, maybe surgeon rail, maybe ash, maybe widow, stuff like that usually. Okay.
Okay.
With cover, I'm gonna say minimize hitbox. The peak shooting is included in that. It's just
Okay.
with the cover, I want you to make sure you remove the space between the enemy and the cover. This big point.
Right.
Because sometimes you kind of move back or forward. There's no reason. Just remove space between you and the cover you're using.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a habit, I think, from that other game. If you remember, I told you I played a game where you moved faster diagonally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I still have some of the movement from that game.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be. That can be the case, actually. Good point. And we got some triggers to give out the
Oh
angle.
man, there's some good curious spots in this one.
Yeah, this one can be interesting.
There's one I found from someone subbed to who's a I think Kiri one trick or like mainly just plays Kiri,
Hmm?
and it's like over the. I'm sure you've seen it, the over the
Oh.
train.
Yeah. This is typically the good Genji spot. Some Doomfist use that
Yeah.
too. Can try this. But just make sure the timing is good.
Well, I've seen it on defense. I haven't tried it on attack.
It's possible to try mainly again. Make sure your team is walking through the choke. Your Janka Queen is walking
Okay,
through the
because you
choke
know
too.
how on this side on attack, the stairs are on the left over there, and
Yeah.
usually the enemy's playing near the stairs over like on the right, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see through the
Yeah,
wall like on that side. Where on defense,
yeah.
you're on that side. So when you go over the train and go like here, the enemy's right in front of you. But
Yeah.
but it's still an angle though. Like to this side, if they're on the right and I go over like to the left, like I'll be here and I'll be
Exactly.
looking at them there.
Yeah,
So
yeah, this is what I
I
was
guess it could still work.
thinking. Yeah, exactly. This is what you can try. Think what
There's
cover you're
lamp.
using when you do this.
Okay. You should not using it.
Okay.
I know Zarya is still around.
Nice.
I don't think he has lamp.
I support it. You can get the Zarya now. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's that setup still. So just after you
Okay.
get the May. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's right away, yeah. There's some sort of 180 angle. By the way, you got the Tracer, so a lot of times you can stay with her, use her
Okay.
as a rotation tool to get down the angle. Sometimes you can TP. We go
Okay,
with your
looks like
Tracer later. You can let
go with her.
yeah, exactly. Just
Okay.
go
Okay.
deeper. Yeah.
Okay.
And this typically is good angle to start.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, gonna go back. No lamp.
Nice. Good maintaining the angle there. Yeah, they're not paying attention to you as much for now.
I
Uh-huh.
really wanted to get the BAP. Cover here.
Okay. Nice, Suzu.
Whoops.
That's okay.
Oh, my teammate died.
Mm-hmm.
Ults. No. I guess Break has ult.
Yeah, see how can you get on a 180?
Okay.
180
All right.
still.
They're all going from this side. I'm gonna look from this side.
Sure.
I can't help that Hog is.
Oh, now, yeah, now you can. Hmm. This guy's getting frozen.
Can't like Hog was kind of feeding.
It's okay. It's 1-for-1. Might get a kill on the May here.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna go like this though.
Ooh, Pap is low. Nice, Suzu. Nice kill. Now you win. Just get the rest.
Yeah. All right. See, and
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of what I mean too. Like right there, I took a half second to climb up and
Mm-hmm.
shoot on the angle, and that's more what I mean. Like that, I want to get more, comfortable with, like I am with BAP.
Yeah,
I kind of
exactly.
just know, like right there, I was like, okay, that was good because I've done it before in quick play. I know that's a decent angle.
Mm-hmm. This angle is good. Cover. Yeah, stay here. Mm-hmm. If something goes wrong, you always use cover first,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. Stay, cover. If they push you around the cover, then you're out. Now you're good. You're still good, but yeah, your team is
Well,
dead. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's why.
it's fine. Ah, it's good. The way you stay there, it's good. You can keep
Okay.
this up. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, obviously my mechanics were bad. Like I probably could have killed if I were, had really good aim. I probably would have killed the soldier. But
It's alright.
okay.
It's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. This is really long. I don't know if this is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so close. Okay.
Take a look what you can do with the ult from back. Just make sure your team is around once they're
Okay.
active.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Nice. Good trades. Might.
Okay. Yeah. Trade tanks.
Mm-hmm. May's low. Oh, I mean, she's no ice.
Oh, I should have gone after her.
This guy was fine to go after too.
Okay.
Okay.
No lamp.
I'll just stay here.
I was.
Unless,
I moved
yeah.
to the Myra.
Yeah. The situation changed quickly. It's okay. I think overall, especially that angle around the cart and everything, it's fine. I think there are a few things to maybe increase the pressure from the angles, but overall, that was good. You was taking those right away. That's what matters, I think.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like this is probably a loss, but that's fine.
Might win. You can win.
Maybe.
Do you hold them at
Usually
first?
only getting one is pretty bad. Yeah, like it's like on this map too. Like I'm playing Kiriko because I know there are good Kiriko spots, but
Mm-hmm.
like that second, there's no doubt to me, based on like how the enemy team was playing, how we were playing, that if I were on BAP, that we would have at least gotten the second point.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be easy because of the you get used to that character. You played
Yeah,
it
that's okay though.
quite a lot. Yeah.
This is the one because I was talking about like here, right? Like
Yeah, this angle here over the bridge. I mean, over the
this.
train.
Yeah, like that. I'm gonna
This is
try it.
fine. You can try to get a kill this
Not at
way.
the beginning, like not the first thing, but
Mm-hmm.
once the fight has
Yeah, once
started,
the
that's what I'm gonna
you
do.
set up the angle 180 angle this way exactly. This is good.
Actually, I got a kill in here.
You could try. You could try. Your team. Yeah, they actually
Well,
spawn
I'll
camp.
TP to them.
Oh, shots. He's gonna recall back.
Yeah, she TP'd. Or
That's good.
okay. Whoops. I was trying to reload, so I think that it. Okay, trade.
This guy gets stuck in here. I would kill him maybe. This guy's stupid. It's just really tough to sit on a train.
Ah.
Exactly. Just because of this, it's so easy to aim because it's so narrow
Yeah.
space.
It's. Yeah, you're right.
You just get a kill automatically on that tracer
Yeah, you're
there.
right.
Skill, trades. Traces no recall too. Nice.
So make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if they're never gonna look for me in this room.
Yeah. Well, it's working, so you can keep going. Even now, I would take it. Just go. No.
I
Okay.
could have. Yeah. It felt like
Just try
I
to
had
think
the.
about it as a bait. The way, like
Okay.
your cover using, you make them chase you around the cover and bait them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is working.
Got your ultimate
Wonder
too.
if
You
I
can
could
sync.
even like get them like this, maybe.
Sure. Okay. Stay here. Yeah. And you can get to ult later. Ooh. Nice. Nice escape. Might try to retake and
Okay.
initiate. Short range. Uh-huh.
Oh well.
It's alright.
Tried.
Yeah, see here
Oh,
you got
deal.
this opposite high ground actually might be like your 180 angle. You can try to take it, stay there.
Over here.
The one where the cart is moving. If you can get it there, it's on the. For now, this one is fine. It's just later you can maybe move
Okay.
towards
All
somewhat
right,
of
need to move.
180s. Yeah, exactly. Go from the back. Mm-hmm. Sure about that old button. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Ah well.
All
Okay,
right, maybe
we're
I
gonna
can.
set up now.
I'm gonna try and go over this.
Good try. You also got this opposite high ground where your Mei is, the one with
Oh,
HP pack.
like
Yeah,
over
that one.
there.
Yeah, potentially.
That.
Just
Okay.
something you can try out
Yeah. Well,
later.
Hanzo's here now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a good angle.
Okay.
Typically good verticality. Yeah? You can go over. Wait.
My
There's
mouse messed up.
oh okay.
My mouse messed up.
Yeah, so it's alright.
Alrighty.
Try to sneak as well, actually. You can try to sneak, and then when your team attacks, you can kind of come from behind. Uh, someone is gonna take the high ground, I think. Yeah. Ooh, it's good. Try to stall the cart. I mean, stay. Okay, now you don't need it. Just got the ram. Eh,
Oh my
I,
gosh. GG. Yeah, I knew it was a loss.
it's a good
It's
game
okay.
overall. Yeah,
Felt terrible. My stats are terrible.
that's okay. It's okay. It's just few more shots. To hit on when on the angle. I think the biggest one what I saw is just with the ultimate. This what could I think save this game. Make sure you use the ultimate at the right time. Just get the high quality ultimates basically. The first point was kind of crucial when he was on defense. Uh, there was a moment you could be using the third. I can show you just a few examples. Let's see. Yeah, you just
Hey. Yeah. Annoying to drop back to gold. Like really annoying, but
you'll get it back. I think if you keep doing this, the angles, yeah, just make sure you train around those. You kind of keep maintaining those, will be fine. And then later, yeah, later we'll be increasing the quality of this. We'll also talk about the other stuff. We'll see how is the progress, how is everything gonna go.
okay.
But yeah, for now we'll do this. Okay, I'm gonna screen share. It's the replay. So the big thing about the Curio ult, well, first using it proactively, I think you do it most of the time. Mm, make sure you potentially. So let me see. So the first ultimate, it's been around here. So a 96%. So see, it's this. I think overall it makes sense. Like we is with the timing, like the direction.
Hmm.
I just think sometimes there's no reason for you to like hold it for too long. Let's put it this way. Yeah, I'm just thinking, why not to use the ultimate right away? Maybe now, or like why not to? So it's even just now. I mean, there's a wall, right? But I'm just thinking, what was your thought process here? Yeah, why do we kind of wait for it exactly?
I don't know. I didn't think I was waiting. Like I use it like a few seconds after this, but
Hmm.
maybe not a few seconds. I don't
Hmm.
know. Um,
We didn't talk about the tempo as much with you, right? I'm
we
just
have that we did like when you say as much, I don't know like but we definitely have talked about it in like a
we did.
previous training session.
Yeah,
Yes,
there was.
I have a should still be saved.
Yeah,
Yep,
there should be
tempo
one.
and setup, tempo pat. Yeah, we've done it
Hmm.
multiple times.
Yeah, I think maybe later you can pay
Yeah,
attention to
this
it a little bit more. So it's like because it's okay. Yeah, we just get back to the previous themes from time to time. It's fine. Uh, I just would say now, try to see if there's a potential for you to initiate whenever the fight is about to start. You know, there's big time something is happening. Yeah, the enemies, there's big ultimate. Yeah, they start the pressure. Your team is also doing something. So find a way to initiate. Ideally, also trying to create a path towards your team. You can still do it from the 180 angle if possible. If you get it to here, or maybe from here. Yeah, this is for now. This seems like it. So it's just your team can regenerate abilities faster. You have more possibilities to win. It also shows this here. Your team starts when you're on defense. Your team starts big pressure, and it's been in the spawn. Yeah, this is maybe not ideal, right? But still, when there's a potential for you to use the ultimate, kind of initiate. You'll see it around there. Your team starts big pressure with the Ram starts the pressure. I think the ultimate. So yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna initiate. Okay, so you have the tempo now. You have the advantage in a way, and it says to you usually, "Oh, I'm pushing something. You would take in space." But later, you will hit the enemy team. They're using two ultimates. I think they're gonna be using
Mm.
Grav and Coalescence. Yeah, Coalescence, and see what does it tell you, right? Who got an advantage now?
Yeah, they do.
They do. Okay, so you need to kind of sort of even this out, and this is what I want you to think about. How can you do it with ultimate as well when you're on this angles? Obviously, we didn't focus on that, but just yeah, this is kind of the quality of maintaining my position here because you have your ultimate as well. Might be something you can think about. Your ultimate basically helps you to maintain your angle, stay where you want. Your team, they receive the pressure, right? But use your ultimate right moment because I think if you would do it here, you probably could have held it. Could have held that point. Yeah, there's kind of no point exactly of holding the ultimate way too long. Yeah, you basically put the pressure on the enemy, push them back. Maybe you get a kill, you get a couple of trades, and this is fine. Yeah, even though you do it on a spawn. This is, I think, pretty good point. There've been good ultimates. I think when you've been on the, I think there was a right side on attack. Yeah, so it's been around this. Got the ultimate. You kind of come from the side. It was being patient too, which makes sense. You there's this window. Your team is not pushing. I don't think you have
Yeah.
to do something with ultimate later. You do. This is good. You create the
Okay.
pass. Let me see. It's just the way the fox runs sometimes confuses
Yeah.
me. So it's like it's jumping from here, but it stops from the wall. And just this is something you will get.
Is it the
You
gap maybe?
yeah. This is something you will get familiar with over time. I think because because now it jumps
It just
here and then
stops.
it hits the wall. Yeah, it stops because it hits the wall down there. So you see
Hmm.
this is the ultimate. I don't know. Yeah, you see this red? This is the
Yeah.
ultimate. Yeah, it just stops down there. But it's okay. I think, the way you angle it, how do you angle it here? I'm thinking you need to be downstairs probably. This would be fine. Because the fox goes down always. That's why verticality is
Right.
good. It's just the thing is you don't want the fox to hit the wall here because it can climb up.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Overall, this is fine. It sort of worked for you. Still, something to remember about though. This the small things. Okay. I'm thinking we can summarize. Yeah, and we as usual because we got this. It's 2 hours. We got this last 30 minutes as the offline review again, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, we can do it
Yeah.
later. Okay, so
Right.
to summarize what we got out of today with you, what you can work on.
Well, it's similar to last time of like,
Hmm?
um, really about trying to stay longer to maintain, um, my pressure and maintain my angle.
Hmm?
But this time, I think it'll be, when I say this time, I mean from, I suppose, so last session,
Uh-huh.
I won't focus. Like, I should just start expecting to lose because not expecting, but um, when we said you can let your teammates die,
Hmm.
like, not all the time.
For
I
now,
knew
yeah.
what you meant. I know what you were saying by that, right?
Hmm.
Like, you're not saying don't heal them. You're just saying, like, hey, you're focusing on trying to learn how to play make from off angles, and that's way harder than healing your team, which is just clicking a button.
Hmm.
So focus
True.
on that first because that's the hard part,
Hmm.
and then you'll heal your team. You'll start to feel that. And you are correct about that. I did that with BAP too. Like, started feeling about more when to heal. Um,
Hmm.
um, other things. So we talked about maintaining cover. You said that I do a pretty good job of strafing, but I don't use cover enough. Um, and like I have a tendency to move backwards or
Uh-huh.
forwards instead of left and right directly behind. So that's something else to work on. We talked a bit about target priority as well. Um, but yeah, I would say like the main thing, like we talked about all those things, like the main thing is the maintaining angles with pressure.
Exactly, exactly. I want you to try to think about how do you leverage the cover so you make the enemy chase you around the cover as well. This is really important. You make them
Okay.
go after you. Yeah, you make them constantly chase you. It is really nice. You're more intentional with your cover. This is what we want. So you're not just playing out in the open and then your HP is out. No, you make them chase you. And also, let's do a little bit more crouching too. There's more mechanical
Okay.
one with
Yeah. Yeah.
so you don't jump as much and crouching. It's when there's a big burst potential when you know, okay, this guy's got a big hit. It's typically maybe it's maybe Ash scoped in, yeah, maybe there's Widow scoped in, maybe there's a Surgeon Rail, stuff like that. You typically want to crouch more, so you throw off the aim this way, able to stay on the angle longer. You remove your head this way too. You can even do the crouching. So you remember how I was saying it de-strafing this peak shooting. So you go left and right. With crouching, it can be similar to peak shooting, but you just use this what's that called? You use the horizontal cover with this. So if I wanted to do the
Mm.
crouch, sometimes the good players what they would do. I see the bot this way, right? But what I can do, I can crouch and shoot. I can crouch and shoot. Sometimes, well, it's pretty rare where you need it, but it's just nice to know that you can completely remove your hitbox, your hat, because
Yeah.
you crouch. Yeah, obviously you move to, but it's just showing it to you. Yeah, like when you stay, just can be this, and similar to peak shooting.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
combine it, of course. You typically combine it with your like movement. So I'm gonna be doing this: go forward, backwards, forward, crouch, maybe. Okay, and this way I use horizontal cover. If there's nothing else, yeah, horizontal cover is one of the pieces, one of the things you can use. Usually it's
I
vertical
reviewed.
structures.
I think you used this as literally this as an example. I watched your. I'd watched it before, but I was watching again the your video you did on this. You know what I'm talking about?
The one there was a session, Kiriko session, or
No, no, no. You have like I think it's in Deep Advice. You have a video about like using cover.
oh
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Strategies to abuse corners.
oh
I see
yeah,
it
yeah.
right
It was
now.
like a lecture on the
Yep,
stream. Yeah,
yep. So
yeah, I remember.
I rewatched that recently. Well, not the whole thing, but some of it. And yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I
This
will.
this good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I was thinking about making some of this. Yeah, yeah. This is good. Okay. So it's this triggers to give out the angle as usual. Yeah, your life, and we said trying to emphasize your life, so we're not just thinking about healing your teammates. Yeah, you like you said, we emphasize this your life over your teammates for now. It's okay for them to die. You're getting used to just making sure you comfortable with the situations under pressure, paying attention to your HP, to your resources. Typically, it's fine if you can, yeah, when you have HP, give out the angle. I would say this though: if you have cover, use this first because you don't want to compensate um with your resources, yeah, with your TP or Suzu, because
yep.
you got bad position. You need good position first. Make sure you got the cover. You baiting an enemy. This is the priority. Like that guy did on the Hollywood. How long he stayed? Yeah, movement
Mm-hmm.
cover, movement cover. Really, really, it was a good example. You can rewatch it to remind yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
if you have cover, use this first. Okay, and yeah, I think it was it. That's it.